But first, let's send it downstairs to Jacob, who's waiting in the Outreach studio.
Thanks, Marissa. It looked pretty cold and breezy out there, and a very cold air mass is settling into our area for the overnight hours tonight. And as you mentioned, we do have another winter storm to track out for the day on Thursday. But first, let's recap that icy mess that fell across the Commonwealth last night. This is a live look at Seven Springs. Note some of these trees getting weighed down with the freezing rain that accumulated on those tree branches. These are some of the freezing rain reports from across Pennsylvania. 0.85 inches of ice accretion up in Mount Pocono. Around a half an inch of freezing rain fell in Seven Springs. 0.3 of an inch of freezing rain in State College. Then lesser amounts of freezing rain in southeast and southwest PA. The good news was that there weren't a whole lot of power outages across the state. Just some tricky travel as you woke up this morning if you had to do any early morning traveling on any untreated surfaces such as sidewalks and other areas around your house. They were pretty slick this morning, to say the least. And this is a radar loop from last night as that freezing rain overspread the entire Commonwealth. Most of it fell as freezing rain or sleet. And up in northwestern Pennsylvania, that's really the only part of the state that got into some light snowfall accumulations. Otherwise, it was a very icy mess this morning. And now temperatures across the state are dropping as we speak, as a cold front is passing through into the teens in some parts of western Pennsylvania. They made it up to 50 degrees down in southeastern PA, so quite a temperature contrast right now across the state as these temperatures will continue to tumble as we go into the overnight hours tonight. Those winds are whipping across the state right now as well. Sustained winds anywhere from 15 to 25 miles per hour, and these winds will continue as we go into the overnight hours tonight. The radar and satellite picture shows some snow showers and snow squalls in western and central parts of the state, reducing visibility at times. These will taper off, though, as we go into the overnight hours tonight. Across the entire country, you see this big mass of cold air all the way down to the Gulf Coast where they're at the freezing mark in New Orleans. 17 degrees right now in Dallas. Very chilly air still in place there. And that's spilling slowly out over the East Coast where we'll be getting into some single-digit lows in some areas of Pennsylvania tonight. That storm system that we dealt with is now departing off the East Coast, and we're watching this storm in the panhandle of Texas that will develop into our next winter storm for the day on Thursday. That's why some winter storm warnings are issued once again for parts of Texas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. Winter storm watches are issued for parts of the eastern seaboard and central and eastern Pennsylvania. Those have been issued for that approaching storm system. So here's the surface map for the evening hours today. Area of high pressure across the central areas of the United States. That'll shift eastward and allow for some clear skies in the overnight hours tonight and into the day tomorrow. Some sunshine expected in parts of Pennsylvania. Now this setup for this next storm is different than what we had for the storm on Tuesday. Area of high pressure overhead our area, and that will allow the storm system to track off to our east, putting us on the cold side of the low. That will mean most of the precipitation will fall as snow. So that's good news if you're not looking forward to another icy mess across the Commonwealth. Now, this is one computer model, so still some uncertainty with this forecast. Snow will start off on Thursday morning south of the Turnpike and will overspread the entire Commonwealth as we go into the afternoon hours. Some periods of moderate snow possible in some parts of Pennsylvania. We do have to watch for that mix, though, in southwest and southeastern Pennsylvania. All of the precipitation, though, should taper off by the time we get to Friday morning. But first, your forecast for the overnight hours tonight will be very bitter and breezy with temperatures in the teens across most of Pennsylvania, in the single digits up in the northwest with those winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, some gusts upwards of 30 miles per hour. Wind chills will be below zero up in the northwestern parts of Pennsylvania. And those clouds will be clearing out tonight, allowing for more sunshine across central and eastern PA tomorrow. Winds will calm down as well on Wednesday. Low clouds should hang tough across the west and will be a rather chilly day with temperatures 10 to 15 degrees below average. We'll watch as that snow arrives in the overnight hours south of the Turnpike and will overspread the entire Commonwealth on Thursday. A plowable snow is likely throughout most of Pennsylvania. Lighter snowfall expected up in northwest PA, and we'll have to watch for that changeover that's possible in southeastern Pennsylvania that could lessen some totals. Rob Leidick is here with a recap of your trivia questions from last week coming up next. It will be bitter and breezy out there tonight with temperatures falling back into the teens and single digits across the Commonwealth. Wind chills below zero across the northwest with winds at times gusting to 30 miles per hour. Snow showers will taper off across the west tonight and clouds will be clearing, but watch for that refreeze as some areas have melted throughout the day today and then they'll refreeze with these cold temperatures tonight. Then into the day tomorrow, more sunshine across the central and eastern half of Pennsylvania. Low clouds, though, should hang tough in the west as snow will arrive overnight south of the Turnpike and overspread the entire Commonwealth on Thursday. A plowable snow likely throughout most of Pennsylvania. I think the heaviest accumulations might come in south central PA. The snow will taper off overnight as this system pushes out, and we do have to watch a changeover that's possible in southeastern Pennsylvania. A lesser chance of that changeover in southwestern parts of Pennsylvania, but another storm system moving into our area. Marissa, back to you.